This video is going to be for anyone who is thinking about investing in a trading coach and is interested in the details of Trading Angel's coaching program. So in this video, I'm going to let you know what Trading Angel is, what qualifications and experience I have, and the expertise that I am able to offer. Details on Trading Angel's coaching program, what's included and how it works, and also who we get the best and the worst results from, so you can decide, is trading coaching right for you? And then also details such as the price list, how to apply for the wait list, and the next steps. So first of all, welcome to Trading Angel. My name's Caroline. I'm an indices trader, so I trade the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ in the New York session. I've been trading since 2015. I've been coaching traders since 2019. So far, I've coached over 100 traders one-to-one, and many of those traders have gone on to become full-time prop firm traders. I've even coached one of them into a Trading Angel coach. I've been coached myself by institutional traders, so a lot of my trading style is inspired from what I learned from them. My background's in broadcast journalism, which is why I like to make videos on trading. In terms of finance qualifications, I've got a DIPFA qualification, which stands for a Diploma for Financial Advisors. I've got that at level 4 from the London Institute of Banking and Finance. You can see my certificate is behind me. Just a note though that I'm not currently working as a financial advisor. It's just something that I want to go on to work at, which is why I've got the qualification. So nothing in this video or any other videos should ever be taken as financial advice. So how the Trading Angel coaching program works: the sessions are usually bought in blocks of 10, each is an hour long, and they're done one-to-one on Zoom with a trading coach, either myself or I've also got Trading Angel coach Neil available. He's a trader who's been trading for about 6 years now, and someone who I coached for a couple of those years. He then went on to do very, very well from it and is now working as a full-time 6-figure prop firm trader. And he's an excellent coach and he's got really good results from the people that he's coached. So he is also available, and we'll go into more details of who is available later. So we tend to get best results from people who space the sessions around a week apart, although the spacing of them is flexible. The reason why a week apart works really well is because we will give you things to work on in between sessions. So at the end of the session, we'll tell you what to work on, either on a simulator or in a demo account, or what to look out for and what to include into your new routine. So it gives you time to let the lesson solidify in your mind and to practice what we've gone over before introducing something new. But obviously we understand that some people have busier schedules than others, so 1 week apart is not possible. So it's not a problem if you need to space it 2 weeks apart or a month apart. It's just that we get best results from people who space it around a week apart. How it works is that when you sign up, there is a calendar booking link. You can click in the link, and from the availability of your trading coach, either myself or Neil, you can see what's available and you can select the time and date that works for you. It will automatically send us a Zoom invite and send you a Zoom invite, so we'll be notified when it's been booked in. If anything comes up with work or last minute emergency, you can click in the link and you can always change the booking, and it automatically notifies us as well. So the booking system is nice and easy. It's done based on your availability, and we recommend around a week apart. After the session, we'll send you notes on what we've covered. Some people like to write notes themselves just because it helps them to learn and to let the lesson absorb when they're writing notes. But we will send you notes on anything important like the strategy rules. I've got pre-market checklists and cheat sheets. We've got an economical calendar cheat sheet, which will be sent each month to help you plan the month ahead and to see when the big news releases are coming out and what days as well that I plan to work or don't plan to work. I've got trading plans as well, detailed trading plans, which we'll send you over, either the one that I'm working on or Neil's working on, or one that we've helped you develop yourself for your own trading. We also strongly recommend that you actually practice on a demo account in between sessions and for the duration of your coaching with Trading Angel. The reason for that is trading is a skill which needs to be developed, and the best way to develop a skill is to practice many times And the best way to practice is in a risk-free environment using virtual money rather than your own money. So actually we get better results from people who spend the time practicing on demo, because it means that they are free to make mistakes and it's not a big deal, and they can get more practice hours in before going live. So that is our strong recommendation, that you practice on a demo account for the duration of your coaching. We're often getting asked what the return on investment is. So the investment is in your education and your understanding of the financial market, so that you can use that information to help you make better decisions in your own trading. So what affects the movements of the financial markets, any quirks of the market, how and where you can check for this information, where we get our information from. You also get access to experienced traders and the ability to ask us questions on our trading journey, our routine with trading, how that transition from amateur to professional trader looks, and you can seek guidance from experienced traders in that way. I often get asked what the minimum deposit is. There is no minimum deposit. We don't need you to open a brokerage account with a particular broker. The broker you use is up to you, and how much you want to trade with when it's right for you to go live is also up to you. So there's no hidden costs. The cost of the coaching is the entire cost, and the return on investment is the investment in your education and understanding of the financial markets. So is trading coaching right for you? We get the best results from people with a finance background. So don't be upset if you don't have a finance background. We have lots of traders coming to us who don't have finance backgrounds, but I've just noticed that quite a lot of people with finance backgrounds do come to me for trading coaching, and they do tend to have a little bit of an advantage, and they do tend to get results a little bit quicker. I think that's just because there's a lot of financial language to learn if you are brand new. So someone with a finance background already understands a lot of the basics first, and it's quite easy for them to pick up. Also get great results from former athletes. I think that's to do with people who are used to training at a high level and also are good with discipline. Also get great results from people who are CEOs or high achievers or own their own businesses. Again, I think it's to do with performing at a high level and also attention to detail. Those with a great attention to detail is the next one. So I've noticed that the traders who ask very detailed questions in their early sessions often go on to be great traders. And I think that's because a lot of perfecting trading is having a great attention to detail. So if you have a great attention to detail, then you may be a good trader. Retail traders who've been trading for years and are only breaking even, I get a lot of these. So people who've been trading for about 4 years but aren't seeing results, and they say it's the last thing that they're going to try before giving up. Often this is actually a very good group to work with, because it takes a certain amount of skill to learn the basics in trading, but then to go from amateur to professional, it's a completely different set of skills. And often it's easier to make that transition if you have a bit of guidance from a professional coach and someone who has actually worked with many traders and got them across that bridge and can actually guide them as to what they need to be doing differently. So trading might not be right for you if you do have a history with addiction, particularly with gambling. There is a bit of a fine line between trading and gambling. So it's really important to be aware of that from the beginning. And if that's something that you have struggled with in the past, this might not be the right job for you. If you're stressed about money, it can be difficult to focus on trading well rather than fixating on trying to make money. So actually, I don't recommend learning to trade or investing in trading coaching if you're very stressed about money. Often you can get better results if you fix those problems first and then come back to trading later. So for example, if you're stressed about credit card debt, or you've lost your job and you don't know how you're going to pay the rent next month, then this probably isn't the right time for you to invest in a trading coach. If you sort those problems out and then revisit trading coaching later at a time when you're less stressed about money, you'll probably get better results then. If you think this is a get rich quick scheme, it's not. This isn't the quickest way to make money at all. So please don't believe anyone that tells you that it is. Even when you're profitable, it actually takes quite a while to get payments from prop firms. There's just a whole process involved, and it's not the quickest thing in the world. You have to obviously build up an account, build up some margin, request a payout, wait for the payout, often sign up to a whole nother system which allows you to get paid through them. So even when you're profitable, it's not the quickest way to make money. If you need money quickly, this probably isn't the right job for you right now. There's many ways that are much quicker to make money. It's a great long-term plan. So if this is something that you want to do long-term, to invest in your long-term finances, this is much better for that rather than short-term. And if you don't have enough time to practice between sessions, this might not be the right time for you to invest in a trading coach. And that's just because it's not just that hour that we do the trading coaching in. As I said, there's going to be tasks and things to work on in between sessions, and the people who get the best results are the ones that have a little bit of time during the week to actually practice what we've gone over before moving on to something new. So you will need a little bit of time between sessions to practice. The more time you have to practice, the quicker you're going to get results. If you think that trading coaching is right for you and you're interested in applying to the Trading Angel coaching program waitlist, then you can send an email to info@tradingangel.co.uk. Call it coaching. So you've watched the coaching video and that you'd like to apply for the waitlist. What we'll do is we'll send you a questionnaire back, and it's just so that we can understand who you are, what your experience level is, what markets you're interested in, and what you're hoping to achieve from the coaching. From this questionnaire, we'll either decide that we're not the right service for you and that we won't be going ahead with your application, or if we think that we can help you and that this is a right match, then we will invite you to a free 15-minute Zoom consultation. On the Zoom consultation, you'll be able to meet the Trading Angel coach that you've been assigned, and you will be able to ask them any questions, and we can further go into the details of what you're looking to achieve and if this is the right program for you. We'll usually match your coach from the answers you've given in the questionnaire. So most of the time, the first thing we're looking at is what markets you're interested in. I myself trade the US 30 and NASDAQ in the New York session. So if those are the markets that you're interested in, then I'm probably going to be the right coach for you. Neil trades Forex and he trades commodities futures. So if those are the markets that you're interested in, he's probably going to be the right coach for you. But we also look at your goals and what you're hoping to achieve from trading, because both Neil and myself have very different journeys in trading, and we're doing different things with it now. So we're going to look at what you're hoping to achieve from it and ideally match you with the right coach who can help to guide you there from their own personal experience. And finally, his price list for 2025 and 2026. The prices do tend to go up once a year, and if you want to check the current prices, you can always visit the website at www.tradingangel.co.uk.